torture while he's in prison. Now, we don't know who the mandem is. We don't know what crimes he did, which torment him. But he was screaming. And the report is that the man had had a dream. He was released from prison.
Hey man, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. Hey man, shut the fuck up, man.
Nope. I don't do nothing to him, bro.
So when he woke up and realized he was still in jail, this is where the screams of torture came. So I wanted to talk about the meaning of freedom and what we seek freedom for, and what areas of our lives need freedom. Yeah, it's serious. It's serious. It is very, very serious. The man is tormented spiritually, inwardly, any word you can think to use that would reference that. He is in pain. So the moment he wakes up, he screams out of feelings as though you can see it in his face. He really believed he was free. You see, and dreams have that. You see, that's why some of these people who come out with the rapture dreams, they sound so convinced. They sound so sure of what they claim to have seen until it fails. And then you are like, hey, not every dream, because it feels real, it doesn't mean hey man, I've had a dream where I had food in my pocket. I had a dream where I had stacks of money. And when I woke up, there's nothing. I had to check under the bed. Found there was nothing there as well. You don't want to be hungry. When you are hungry, dream plates and plates that he believed. The dream had such a massive impact on his reality, like it affected him to a point of a certain reality that yesterday didn't matter. You see, so the things he had seen the previous day, there was nothing to them. The fact that he went to bed in prison, it completely wiped that out. You see, it didn't matter where he was in the dream. It's that even if he was in a place that is like next door, it doesn't matter. You see, in the dream, he could be in the toilet at his house. Okay, we're painting this idea. Just sit with me. In the dream, he can be at a dustbin. In the dream, he can be at a junkyard. But you see, a person in a junkyard has more freedom than this man. A person who's in a toilet has more freedom than this man. So you see, his mind is changed. Hope, dreams, future. Like his cage, like his heart is outside. He believed it that much. You might wake up and be disappointed, and you might be upset a little bit, but you're not gonna scream about it like that. But because the jailing is in the heart, in his conscious in his heart, he's running away from himself. Like this man lives in a reality that does not exist. It's the kind of things that could be avoided, you know, those kind. It has that vibe. This video. It is that kind of a regret, that kind of a pain, need of release. With that in mind, this brings up a very important subject matter, areas of freedom. You will see out of the things that I was pointing out here, there is mental freedom, to be free from the things we think, and then there is conscious freedom. It's conscious freedom, things to be released from which we have in memory, we know we were wrong. So that's another area a person needs freedom. It's a freedom from what his conscience holds him for. And then there is consequential problem. That's another one you need to be released from. Consequences. You know, when you have made decisions that have put you at a certain place, that's another kind of a problem we need to be released from. It's where I can't stand, I'm here because of that consequential problem. That's another one we want to be released from. And then comes other places as well. A problem that comes as a result of truth, of a certain truth. You see, things you were in denial about. You know, someone tells you this, you're in denial. No, until you suffer that thing. You know, they'll tell you know, like when you were still in school, they tell you if you play, you don't study, you'll fail. So you didn't know you could fail, like you thought you knew enough until you failed. You know those kind of things, yeah. It's consequences, but it's not necessarily consequences. This one is the kind of a problem of ignorance. In ignorance towards truth. You thought you knew. You know, that's a very dangerous one. An area you need release, you need to be freed from. Where you are suffering because you thought you knew something. That's hectic. That's hectic. So this shows you another area of release that's very important. You don't think of it as such, but it is very crucial, very important. Where we need a freedom or a release from what ignorance or what we hold in ignorance. Whether this man can change the situation or he's going to be released later or sometime, we don't know. But one thing for sure is, you see, all of us have this to contend with. And that's exactly what the remedy God brings. You see, the biggest curse in the face of the church was people who claimed they were preaching the gospel when they were preaching a freedom from something that effort could change. This is a wealth, profit, prosperity gospel, all these things. This can be changed by effort. It can be changed by change of luck. You're supposed to be there, you are there, and then things happen and it changes your financial standing. So things that can change. But then they posed that as part of the freedom. And you know, that one is a classic. Everybody wants that one. But you see, that's a very natural thing. It's a very natural thing. But the areas we need freedom from are these ones that I've just mentioned. And a person can live in ignorance to this. And this will account for much hurt, which they will not get released from. It's important we know areas that are important for our freedom. See, to be freed from the things we think, be freed from the things that have embedded themselves in our conscience, be free from the guilt of areas where I was ignorant. Some people are sick today. Some people have contacted HIVs, they've contacted all kinds of sicknesses because there was a period they were ignorant. Told, warned, don't do this until the warning was not enough. They got in by the head. So now it's a consequence of living with this guilt of a decision I was ignorant about.